very good evening to everyone watching us this evening. This is Soul Sister, Soul Sister. That's me. It's been a while, yeah. There's this adage, I have a lot to do, so sometimes I'll have to go to Afghanistan, Pakistan. Sometimes I go to Choko, all those places for some other stuff. Yeah, I'm here today, tonight, right? And I'm going to talk to a lady. Honestly, I love her. I truly love her. I cherish her. She's someone who's been able to make it in life. And I mean, it's going to surprise you how she made it. And she's here tonight to educate us a lot on so many, opportunities here in the U.S., so many opportunities that you and I, can take. Sometimes we all think we want to do this, we want to do that, but at the end of the day, is that the right thing to do? We're all born to do different things altogether. But sometimes we think, oh, this one is doing this, so I want to do it. She did this, I want to do it. Right. Is it right for you? Sometimes we do some things at the wrong time too. Sometimes we do some things at the right time, but at the wrong place, and we don't succeed. Trust me, tonight the program is going to be very educative, and I want you to sit back, relax, and watch us. We're live on NUI TV, and we're also live on Facebook, Nana Akosua Teacher Aprebi's page, and then we're also live on YouTube, Nana Akosua Teacher Aprebi. All you need to do is to subscribe and share the program. Once again, I am Soul Sister, and I have Abina here with me. She's so pretty. Abina, my Abina. Have you heard that song?
New or old?
It's a new song. Abina, Abina. How are you, Abina?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. And yourself?
Very much blessed. Highly favored. I'm graced, as you can see.
Good. That's good. That's
I have Nyaminipa by my side, so,
Of course.
I fear no evil.
Of course.
For thou art with me.
Indeed.
Hallelujah. I shall not want, but I think I need water.
Hey, you can be thirsty sometimes.
I am, yeah. That's it, thou shall not want. That is the Bible.
Yes.
But how come I can be thirsty? I don't have to be.
Yeah. Well,
he's the fountain of life, right?
That is true.
So if I drink him, there's no way I'm going to be thirsty.
Yeah, that is true. Spiritually, yes. He'll give you food
Even
to
though
eat.
I've eaten the bread of life.
Yes. Well,
anyway.
That is the physical hunger.
Of course. Yeah, Abina, you said something earlier. Did you say Chinglish?
Yeah, from your show.
Chinglish? What is Chinglish?
Chi-English. Chi mixing with
subscribe to Aprebi TV on YouTube, and then share the program. Hey boy, Abina. Anyway, like you said, Chinglish, sake of the people back home and the people here. I think it's good to mix both languages, that is Chi and English. Yes. So Abina, before we start, or before we talk about the topic for tonight, that is opportunities or the dreams in America and back home in Africa. Yeah, I want to know who Abina is. You're beautiful anyway.
Thank you.
And I love
I'm
your
blessed.
shoes.
Of course. Thank you.
Can the camera show the shoes for me?
Yes.
They're just pretty. So beautiful, trust me. My cameraman, I don't know if he's sleeping. Anyway, let's go ahead. Well, who's Abina?
Well, from fashion to painting to jewelry making, just pretty much whatever I can learn. I love knowledge.
Wow.
So whatever I can learn.
I'm gonna tap into it. Anyway, Abena, like you said, you were born with those gifts.
Yes.
God gave them to you.
Yes.
Since when did you start working on them or making it reality?
Growing up, I always saw cobblers, and I loved watching tailors. Just it fascinated me always to see people be able to bring something to life by using their hands and just stuff provided to them.
Okay.
So that was fascinating.
Right. When we were kids, even during career days,
Yeah.
you see kids. When I grow up, I want to be a doctor. I want to be a lawyer. I want to be a nurse. Teachers don't come in.
That's the
Let
sad
alone
reality.
artisans.
Yes,
You
yes,
understand?
yes.
And nobody wants to do anything with their hands.
Yeah.
If you tell your mom, when I grow up, I want to be a carpenter, man, you're doomed.
Yeah, it's not respected enough. Yeah, those are not respectable jobs.
Yeah.
In our culture, I guess we're evolving. Our culture is evolving each and every day, but back then it wasn't something that you said. You either wanted to be a doctor, a lawyer, an engineer. That was
Now they've added journalists to it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So now it's
We were not part, trust me. We were not.
Yeah.
Nobody wanted to be a journalist, but
Yeah.
now they've realized it's a noble profession.
Okay.
So yeah, they have it now.
Yeah.
We blessed. Anyway,
the nobility of
course.
Yeah. What we think is noble. Yeah.
So growing up back home, like we were saying, parents want us to be lawyers, they want us to be doctors, they want us to be whatever. How were you able to manage? Did you start over there back home?
No.
Oh.
I finished JSS there, junior high.
Okay.
I didn't know career day, stuff like that. I didn't know what I wanted to be. I never said I don't remember ever saying I wanted to be a doctor or a lawyer or...
you were just at the Musa.
Yeah.
You also...
Yeah. Well, I was someone who liked to compete when it came to academics. Just making stuff for myself, really. I always drew, I always painted. I'm a book person, knowledge person. I just pretty much like learning a lot of things.
So did you pursue education here since you
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, I did. I came here when I was starting high school. I started high school here, Westerville Central, and then I went to OSU.
Okay.
The Ohio State University.
Osu?
Osu University. Yeah. I started with engineering.
Okay.
I did engineering for 3 years because the professions that were proper to do.
Exactly.
I mean, it's usually not outright said that you have to be in those professions, but it was more of the connotations of it, of the culture. That's what is acceptable. So that is what is drilled into you. So when you're growing up, that is what you want to be. Those professions are what you wanted to be in. I always wanted to work with my hands, but I started with wanting to go into architecture. But I also liked engineering. I guess the math and science aspect of it fascinated me.
Did you excel in that?
Well, when it came to the actual math and sciences, it was fine.
It was fine.
It was the core classes that I started realizing this is not what I want to do. I mean, I could excel if I wanted to put myself to it, but if it's something you're not enjoying, you're less likely to actually want to get to a certain level in that profession. So I did that for 3 years.
And then?
And I had a minor in art at the time. So I switched completely to art.
Wow.
Yeah.
So basically, what exactly were you doing?
In art? I wanted to be done with college, truth be told. So I did general art, but in the art field, I took classes in painting, in glass blowing, in sculpture, live drawing, computer design, like more of like graphic design. So just classes in all the different fields. So it was a general art degree.
My eye is all over.
Art, painting, drawing, all of that, and when it comes to clothes and jewelry.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
You're just a wonderful woman.
Thank you.
Well, you're still watching Aprebi Talk Show on NUI TV. You're also live on YouTube, Aprebi TV, and on Facebook, Nana Akusio Teacher Aprebi 1. That is the official page. I am Soul Sister, and I'm talking to Abena, the CEO of Amamere. Yes. Well, we will talk about Amamere. Okay. Yeah, Abena has a very wonderful show that will be coming on soon. Man, you're gonna love it. You will enjoy it, trust me. Yes, Abena, so like you said, you ventured into arts.
Yes.
You love working with your hands.
Yes.
What have you done?
In the sense of fashion in general. Shows.
Shows?
Yeah. Different fashion shows, Alternative Fashion Week, Columbus Fashion Week at some point, just some small shows here and there, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
I make custom orders for people, for my clients. I make costumes. So it's just all over the fashion field.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful. When it comes to designing, what have you done?
Designing, what I design is not the cookie cutter or what most people expect, I guess. I love incorporating my culture with different cultures. And even though I incorporate it with all cultures, the most prevalent one that you always see is Asian culture, because after Asian,
A or Haitian?
Asian,
A, as in the Wunchongs.
The Asia, like Japan, India.
You don't know Wunchong? No. Oh. Wunchong comes from China. Okay. Chonghu comes from Japan.
See, that's not how it works though. It doesn't work now. It becomes, I guess you notice it more when you actually learn all the cultures and then languages. I love learning different languages because I think if we understood each other's languages, we will get along better.
So how many languages do you speak?
5, but not fluently.
Oh, I usually say that it is best to know something about everything than to know everything about something. You understand?
Yes.
So you're not speaking them fluently. I mean, it's no big deal. But it's good at least you can speak a little bit, a bit of,
I mean,
those
a way to actually let those people, let's say you travel, a way to respect a person's culture is at least learning something about your culture. And I love to learn the language about it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So Abna, can you tell me that you've been successful in your field, like when you did engineering, and then you did not do anything with it? Yeah. It's like you parked it somewhere. Yeah. It's at the parking lot. Nobody knows when.
I'll just have to go back for that degree if I need to.
Yes. So now you don't need it for anything for now.
For now, yeah.
Yes, for now. I wouldn't say never. But for now, you don't need it for anything. You're doing something different altogether. Yeah. Can you tell me that you've been successful in that field?
I can say I'm blessed to be successful, but success is defined not the same way by everybody.
To you, how do you define your success? And can you tell me you've been successful?
To me, as a profession, as a career, I'd love to wake up and be actually happy to do what I want to do, what I'm doing. I wake up wanting to go to work, even if I don't want to be out, or even if I don't want to be around people. I wake up wanting to actually make something that is in my head, and I want to see it come to life. Okay. That pleasure, that vim, I guess you can say, to get up and do something that you love, even if it comes with stress, you still want to do it, and that passion is what I define success as.
Right. So you said you wake up with something in your head. Do you dream about styles? Do you imagine styles? I mean, how do you come up with your own styles? Do you design your own styles? Like you get up and you say, no, I need to mix this color, I need to take this fabric, I need to add this. Like, is it so? How is it like?
It's pretty much getting inspiration. I like watching people. Getting inspiration from everywhere. I can get inspiration from nature, from shows, from everything. So, yeah, I can just like have something that I want to put together. So it's just, usually I think of, will I wear it? Okay. If I will wear it, I will make it. I do think of my clients, of course. But if I can see myself wearing it, then it's representing me. Okay. So then I would like to make it. But when it comes to the design process, yeah, I like to put my own spin on a lot of things. The basics have already been made. You just build upon it. Like a simple sheath dress, a simple A-line dress is something that is there. You can build upon that. So we don't have to reinvent the wheel. It's already been invented. You just add embellishments and you add your own unique style to it. Okay. And that becomes your own design. Wow.
So have you named any design you've...
Nope.
Wow. You need to start doing that.
No.
Who did this for you?
This is mine.
Mine.
This is mine. Yeah.
Wow.
This is actually a kimono. Kimono. I'll say kimono inspired.
Kimono, right?
Yeah, it's a kimono inspired. It's inspired by a kimono, a traditional kimono.
By the Koreans, Japanese?
Japanese.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So it is inspired by that. I love the culture, I love the tradition, but I love the traditional way of doing it, but modernizing it as well. So it is inspired by the kimono.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Because there are different types of kimonos.
Okay.
So
different types. From different countries, or
no? The kimono is a Japanese traditional wear. It's more.
They have different kinds, right?
Yeah. What men wear, what women wear, what women of certain age wear.
Oh.
Yeah. Stuff like that. What they wear to funerals, what they wear to weddings, all of that. What they wear in the summer has a different name. Yeah. So all of that.
Wow.
Yeah.
I just love that. Well, let's see. So, parents. Actually, let me ask you this before we go. We jump to that. Where are your parents?
Here.
They're here.
Yeah.
When you decided to switch to arts, what happened? Were they okay with that? Hey, come on. We sent you to school to do this.
Yes.
Why are you doing that? Did you by any way heard that? I mean, hear that from them?
Well, it is. See, at first I didn't understand. I mean, now I understand why our parents say you have to go into nursing, like be a doctor, be a nurse, be a lawyer, be a journalist, stuff like that, because they feel those are the fields that when you get out of school, you're more likely to get work in, and you're more likely to actually be able to sustain yourself and your family with. So that part I understand. Yes, they weren't happy with it, because art is, you hear of, oh, I'm a starving artist or the starving artist, that concept.
Starving artist?
To them, art is not something that you can make a living out of. But coming from back home to us on a silver platter.
Right.
So you work towards that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Someone says he needs your number for few questions. Actually, I'll give you the number, don't worry. But what you have to do now is to send your questions here.
Yes.
They'll be addressed. You said few questions. It means there are many.
Okay.
Not one question.
Okay. They can be addressed.
Sure. Okay. You can send your comments. You can send, I mean, whatever you want to send to us right now through the Facebook page. Yeah, and make sure you share the video with loved ones, right? So if I understand you, they opposed you from the beginning.
Yeah, not in the opposition in the sense of you have to go into a certain field. It was more of like, we don't think this will work. You need to have a backup plan.
So,
you need to have
if I
something.
understand you, it's not the usual way, like, no, you're not doing that.
Exactly.
You have to be.
Yeah.
You need to be.
Yes.
I know a certain woman who says, my brother is an accountant, and therefore you must be an accountant.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, when somebody like me, then I fear numbers.
Yeah.
Trust me. I fear.
Yeah.
You understand? So, in your case, they did not force you to do what you didn't want to do.
Yes, that is what I will count as a blessing as well.
Okay.
Because I wasn't literally forced into it. It was more of a conversation.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Sapon, Florence, Mami Adjuicha, good evening to you. Ordineho Ampa Nana Sapon. You also watching, yeah. So, okay, you're still watching Aprebi talk show on NUI TV. And we're on Facebook, Nana Kuchati Aprebi 1, and also we're live on YouTube, Aprebi TV. Just subscribe and share. Okay, so let's say in a way they expressed their concerns.
Yes.
And then they kind of advised you.
Yes.
So after their concerns, their advice, you still chose to do what you wanted to do?
A lot of factors comes into that. In more having the support to do it. Because I still had like different jobs. Okay. It wasn't like I just woke up one day and just decided I'm going to be a fashion designer and I'm going to quit everything and just start it with nothing. So it was more of a process of just little by little, just slow steps to get there.
Okay, so let's see, after you started, did you face any challenges? I mean, what happened?
I guess.
And how did you get here?
It's more, every day is a challenge, but if you're doing something that you love, it's not really more of an obstacle. It becomes a challenge that you want to overcome, that you want to put in your bag of accomplishments. So kind of like in video game terms, levels, leveling up.
Okay.
Yeah.
You complete this level?
Yes, you move up.
Another level.
So in life, you have challenges every day. And different fields, you have challenges every day. It's just if you're passionate enough to overcome those challenges. And some of those challenges are have been trying to find like contacts, who to contact, how to get into certain shows, how to get.
Is it really difficult here?
More in terms of. No, I guess it's pretty much the fear of us as humans in general, because we have this fear of, what if I ask and they say no? But that's what we
There's
need
no
to
harm
do.
in trying.
Exactly. The worst they can do is say no. So it's pretty much finding good people that have struggled and made it, that will actually be willing to help you along. And I've been blessed to come across a lot of people that are willing to advise me, that are willing to tell me what to do and what not to do. Sometimes I take it, and sometimes I do it. And I still make those mistakes they've made, but it's a learning process of understanding where they're coming from. But that help. And I think when it comes to Columbus, when you get into this industry, you do get help from people who are actually willing to help. There are people who will say no, people that wouldn't help, but you will still find those people that are willing to help, that are willing to mentor you. So that is something that I've been blessed to have.
Wow. So if you were back home, would you still have done what you're doing now?
Frankly, I don't think so. I'll still do it on the side.
But we have lots of artisans back home, people who have made it in the same field.
But growing up, I didn't have that. Like, we didn't have that to look up to. You still got I still would have gone into the sciences and finished. And maybe at some point in my life, I would have gotten to a point where I was like, okay, I'm going to stop and be a fashion designer.
Okay.
But it wouldn't have happened now. Yeah, maybe it would have taken longer to get there. Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, it's still back home, yeah, definitely. and what I realize is we're getting better and better about creative.
Sure. Yeah. And have you heard or seen people who have now, in these days, made it in this field?
When it comes to just
fashion,
all
designing,
races, or just like
arts,
Ghanaians, or just everyone.
whoever back home
who've made it. Yeah, I do follow African Fashion Week, and I have seen some of the menswear designers and some of the women's wear designers that show their stuff, and you can tell. Yeah, so there is a platform now for it. Accra Fashion Week is there. There's a platform for it.
Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah, so now parents or guardians or let's say people who have this notion that, no, I can make it with working with my hands. Would you be bold to advise them that, no, you can make it?
Yeah. I will tell them their children can make it, because we just need the support. As the children, we need the support. When you tell us we can do it, and you see us actually make something, and you see that we can make it, we can actually make what we say we want to make. Let's say fashion. If you see me make a dress and you're like, wow, this looks like it could be in a store. And you see your kid.
And you make dresses like that?
I make menswear, women's wear, everything.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know, there are a lot of designers. It's either you do the males or the females. You do both.
I do both.
Wow.
I actually love.
So even if I'm a
dressing men.
hermaphrodite, you can make it for me.
Yeah. I don't discriminate. I do not discriminate, because to me, I'm not a judge. As a Christian, God is a judge.
No.
So I can't.
You don't understand. Some people make it for men. Some people make it for women.
Yeah.
So
I make it for
you
both.
make both.
Yeah.
And I'm asking, even if I'm a hermaphrodite, you can make it for me.
It depends on what you want. Women can wear menswear. Some men choose to wear women's wear.
Yeah.
So I'm making it for you as a person, as a client. I get to know the person that wants to wear it, because my tagline is wear your story. So even though I'm designing it, I want you to wear it and feel your individuality.
Sure.
So you're telling your story through the clothes that I make. So if I make it and it's just what I see in my head, but you came and you were like, oh, I want this style, but I made you what I would wear instead of what you would wear, that is not making what you want. I mean, I will still making something for you. I will still design it, but take into account what exactly you want.
Okay.
And what you want is what you're wearing. And when you wear it, you need to be able to feel confident in it, to be able to feel like you stand out in the way that you want to stand out. The reason you got the clothes.
Okay.
In that way, you're telling your story.
Wow. So you tell your story through what you wear.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Because clothes do make people confident.
Of course.
Yes.
Of course.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I really got you, and I agree with you. When you dressed up and you feel uncomfortable, trust me, your confidence level drops.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So can you design for me?
Yes.
Can you design for him, for me?
For him, for you?
For my him, for me?
For your him? I'll have to know who your him is. I have no idea who you are.
I'll give you a description of him.
Okay. Yeah.
He's a human being.
Okay.
He's a man.
Okay. He's a man. But the different sizes, shape, height.
You want the size? What size are you talking about, Abena? I hope it's not the size I'm thinking of.
What size? Just what is he? A medium, a small, medium, large? Is he an extra large? Is he a tall? Is he a petite? Something. So it is a lot.
Petite.
Yeah. No, petite is more for women's, but
yes,
like more like is he short? Would it need to be tailored short? Yeah. So is he tall?
No.
Would it need to be tailored
Can you see pictures and design for people?
I would need
a full size picture.
Yes, a full-size picture, but I will still need what size they wear in clothes.
Okay.
Yes.
Listen, I cannot talk. I don't know. Can't you just take a look at my picture and design for me?
Picture is not a real human being. Because here's the thing. No, here's the thing. Yes, I can see photos of him. See his style, what he likes, incorporate that.
So you design for him for me?
Yes. But we need a sizing. At least someone that he's similar to. You're like, oh, he's similar to this, so this person, so he might be a medium. I'm
talking about myself.
Okay, so we but you're saying that to design for you, for him.
For him, for me. I'm confusing you, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, has it been a time that you designed for someone and the person was like, no, I don't like this. It doesn't look good on me. It doesn't fit. I mean, have you faced that?
I'm very particular about fit.
Wow.
So usually people are like, oh, you're a seamstress. I always tell them I'm not a seamstress. There's nothing against seamstresses. Seamstresses do certain kind of job.
Okay, don't worry.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I will ask you.
But as a designer, my name is on my brand.
Your brand
represents me. It's on whatever I make. So if I make it and it doesn't fit right, that is on me. I like
is
stuff,
at stake.
Yes, I love stuff that fit properly. Because if it fits well and it's even rags, you can make it look good. You can work it and make it look good.
It's the ultimate.
Yeah.
Yeah, you cannot wear gold and be hanging in it like, you know.
Exactly. So the fit is everything when it comes to clothes. If it fits right, it looks like $1 million bucks.
Oh, sure.
But if it doesn't fit right,
did you?
Then that's a problem.
Yeah, mocha William Fata. All right.
Yeah. And police are where you engage.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. So it has to fit proper.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me see. I have some comments here that Telwari Gabro. Whoa, I don't know if he's an ambulance.
What happened?
He says, whoa. I don't know if it goes like, you know, we have three.
Maybe, wow.
Exactly, that's what I was going to say. We have three sounds. Whoa.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Woo.
See, that's the problem with like writing stuff. The connotations don't come through.
Yeah. Pastor Peter Contour, you're watching. Thanks so much for watching. We talking about American dream versus Kenyan dream. That is when it comes to working with your hands. The Bible has even said, whatever your hands find to do, do it with all your might.
Exactly.
You know, and God will surely bless it. So Abna is working with her hands. Well, Abna is about to host a program here on NUI TV. Abna, we're going to talk about that time. I think we're running out of time. We're so sorry for the late start, though. We started late, but we still have to allow our viewers to sleep, you know.
Yes, that is true. We all need that beauty sleep.
Okay. Good evening to you, Derek Daniels. You're doing... Okay, never mind. Oh wow. Well, let's see. Abena, what is the program you're going to host on NUI TV?
It's more of a creatives. Is for people that for our viewers to see that you can actually make it being a creative.
Okay.
I mean, it's not easy, but you can actually make it. People with our own, like our own race, doing it, because it's usually hard to see people out there doing it that look like you. And just having people come in and talk about what they do and just empowering our viewers to actually follow their dreams.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So when is it starting? When is it coming off?
Soon. Coming soon. We'll have a promo out soon. Yeah, we'll have a promo out soon. Yeah.
It's going to be a great program.
Yes.
It's going to be a great show.
Yes.
Yeah. I would love to watch it every day. But which days are you showing them?
It will all be in the promo.
Wow.
Yes.
This girl is so smart, man.
It will all be in the promo.
She's so smart past me, man.
Package deal.
Oh my goodness. Okay, Abena, we're about to go. Whatever has a beginning has an end.
Yes.
We started and we need to end, you know. So before we go, any inspirational message for those out there? Words of encouragement. How do they, you know, start? How do they, I mean, talking about your field, you've made it. Looking at you, nobody should tell me that, hey, she's struggling, or fine, in this life, in everything you do, in every facet of your life, you struggle.
Yes.
There are struggles.
Yes.
So if one struggles, it's no news. It doesn't mean the person should quit.
Yes.
And then,
I mean, you can quit every day. You just need to wake up and do it all over again.
You quit and redo it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Here's the thing. People think if you're doing something, you don't get something that you love, you don't get frustrated at it at some point. You can get you allow yourself to feel, allow yourself to get frustrated, allow yourself to not quit, but quit. Allow yourself to quit, but get back to it. If it's a passion, get back to it, and tell yourself this is the challenge, that this is the level that I have to be to go to the next level.
If I understand you well, this quitting thing she's talking about, or you are talking about, is not like quit.
It's not like I'm quitting. I'm not doing it ever again. I'm not, because sometimes when you get frustrated, you want to throw a phone, you want to throw whatever's in your hand.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you're let's say, journeying to, let's say, another level in your life. You take a step. You take a step.
Yes.
You take a step. At a point you realize, I'm so tired.
Yeah.
What do? You're in the middle of the road. You don't have to go back.
Rest. You
rest. You said that is the quitting she's talking about.
Take care of your mind.
Don't get it twisted.
Yeah. Take care of your mind. Remember, sometimes you have to be selfish. You have to take care of you and have that energy to put into your work.
Sure.
So if you're tired, rest. Take a day off.
Okay.
Take 2 days off. Watch something. Do something. Rejuvenate yourself, so when you come back you have new ideas, you have fresh ways to solve a problem, and you have new ways to go about that problem or that obstacle that you encountered. You have a way to either high jump over it, walk around it, uproot it. So coming back refreshed helps you solve whatever problems you're having.
Okay.
Or remember who can help you solve it.
Who can help you? How do you... This person can help me? Is it because when I look at Abna, I know Abna has the artistic values, so I have to go to her for whatever? I mean...
That's the ask. Like, you ask people that are in the same field. You ask them. And if they don't want to help you, that's fine. You move on. It's not everyone that
would be ready to extend a helping hand.
Exactly. Yep. So you move on and you find someone else who's willing to help. If not, there's YouTube.
YouTube?
Just YouTube it.
Exactly.
Yeah, just YouTube it.
YouTube it.
Yeah, but there's always someone who is willing to help, who's willing to teach.
If you don't find anybody, YouTube it.
Yeah, who's
I just
willing
love
to give
that.
back. Yeah,
I love that.
Yeah,
so
just keep pushing.
You go to YouTube, you find what you want. All you need to do is to know what you want. You type it. There you go.
Yes. That's why we have technology. Millennials, man. We have technology.
So now when people want to follow you, how do we go about it? Where do we get you?
Well, I have two Instagrams. Social media. I have Amamre_brand, and then I have Ghana Girl Cosplay, because I do costumes as well. Okay. So I have those two, and Facebook, Esther Sands, and Amamre_brand.
Hey, stop that, Esther Sands. How do I write Esther Sands? Sand.
Sand with an S. Mia. Anya. Plural.
You know, I forgot the chi.
Chi English, yeah. Yeah, Anya. But with an S, Mia. Yeah, Mia. Oh, I can read and write chi too. Really? Yeah. You have to learn your language. We don't lose it.
Intelligent person. When you're in class, the brilliant ones, they speak and they write our local language very well.
See, to me, someone who is brilliant, we have different fields of brilliance. Someone can be book smart. Someone can be world smart.
People I'm talking about.
Book smart, yeah.
Yep.
But it's the willingness.
In academics, that's what we all look for. We don't look for.
Yeah, it's the passion and willingness to learn. I had the passion since back home to learn languages. That's why, because I think it opens doors to how people think.
At least you meet someone and you're able to greet the person in his or her language.
It's very surprising to people, and it makes me happy to surprise people.
That's it. You meet an Indian or a Nepalese, you go like namaste.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, you're ours.
Yeah, namaste, namaskar. Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you meet Spanish people, you're like, hola, ¿cómo estás?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I mean, you don't have to speak all of it.
No. Just the basics. What's your name?
안녕하세yo. Yeah.
Bonjour.
Bonjour. Yeah.
You're there. You go on.
Ohayo gozaimasu. Yeah, all of that.
Yeah. So I just want you to learn from her. She's so smart. She's so brilliant.
Thank you.
She's so man. Give me some adjectives to qualify you.
Unique.
Let's go.
Lovable.
All right. So we go in. Our time is up.
Okay.
would love to thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having
I really
me.
do appreciate your time.
Yes.
And I mean, everything that you put into this. I loved it.
Thank you for having me.
Much.
Thank you.
So much
Thank you for having me.
And I wish to have you once again on our Aprebi talk show.
I would love that.
So I told you her show is coming soon.
Soon. You see it. Yes.
You will see it. Yeah. Like you said, it will be in the promo, the time, the date, whatever that you need to know. You get to know when we start shooting the promo, showing the promo. Yeah, you shoot it, and then we
show it. Yes.
Yeah. Abena, thank you so much.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Are you married?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, somebody is asking if you're not married. He really, really, really is so much attracted to you.
Oh, thank you. But I am married. My husband is my #1 supporter, cheerleader. He's nerdy like me. Yeah, it's fun.
Well, oh yes.
Yeah.
You don't have to be like, in marriage, in relationships, in marriages, you don't have to be like the superior and the subordinates.
No.
Some people are like that.
No, compromise.
I am the man.
Yeah.
So
you become best friends, and then you just go from there.
Oh yes.
It becomes easier if you're best friends.
So what's your husband's name?
Joshua.
Sons.
Yes.
Is he stubborn?
Stubborn. All men are stubborn.
Really?
Mostly, I think.
I know one